Keto ice cream. Let's talk about it. And we're going to talk about ice cream for bears. So on this carnivore journey, I was introduced to like all kinds of ice cream, like Keto Ice Cream and Halo 360. They're all like low carb ice creams. But what I found was, and Dr. Berry mentioned one time that if it says keto on it, it's BS. So what I wanted to show y'all with these ice creams, this doesn't melt. Let me read you the ingredients. Here we go. Ingredients: cream, water, allulose, chicory root fiber, milk, protein concentrate, egg yolks, olive oil, tapioca starch, buttermilk powder, skim milk powder, sea salt, natural flavors, locust bean gum, pectin guar gum, steviol, glycosides, monk fruit extract, annatto extract for color. And then at the bottom it says contains egg milk. Okay. This is ice cream for bears. Let me read you, and I got the vanilla. I tried to do apples to apples, but I could not find the vanilla version, so I got salted caramel. And this is just the vanilla version. Here are the ingredients for this. Ingredients: milk, cream, raw honey, skim milk, egg yolk, vanilla extract, vanilla bean. Contains milk, egg. Let's open these up and look at them. Just pulled them out of the freezer. Ooh, look at that. Look at that gooey caramel in there. I want to show you that it's a little gummy. So that's a little gummy there. The caramel is already kind of gummy. Ice cream, still pretty hard. Okay. Ice cream for bears. Okay. I just pulled it out of the freezer. It's already starting to melt. By the way, 73 degrees here in Colorado. So I'm gonna do a time lapse of these. We're gonna see how quickly they melt. And I wished I could have done vanilla versus vanilla, but I couldn't find the keto version of this. And I'm going to read a book. I'm going to try to do this I'm going to try to do this in one take, so there's no interruptions. It might rain on me, but if I have to go inside, I will. Just wanted to show you how something like this, that's all natural ingredients, is going to melt a lot faster than all the guar gum and everything else in this. So let's see what happens. And by the way, as a carnivore, if I'm going to break ketosis, if I'm going to have something sweet every now and again, I'm going to go with something that's natural than with something that doesn't really melt. So eventually this will melt, but it takes a while. So let's see what happens. The daughter's banging on the window. All right. And this is where the time lapse begins, because I'm going to read a book by John Burke, Imagine Heaven. So here we go. Oh, let me do the side by side. Just do that, and let the time lapse begin. Okay, it has been 10 minutes. So I want to show you. Here is ice cream for bears. It has melted. Ice cream for bears tastes like the ice cream I remember eating as a kid. Here's the keto ice cream. Starting to get a little melty. Not as much as ice cream for bears. Now, I will say this flavor is really good. It's creamy. It's got caramel in it. But there's not like, it doesn't melt. It doesn't taste like, it tastes like ice cream. It doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste chemically or anything. But it just doesn't melt. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave these here. Look, this is already melting from where I just scraped it off just a second ago. I'm going to leave these out here for another 10 minutes and we'll see how they look. Okay, it's been another 10 minutes, and here is ice cream for bears. It is soupy. And even the whole pint is starting to get soupy as I swirl it around. And here is the keto ice cream. It's starting to get soft. It's a little soft around the edges. But as you can see, if I pull this, just the top layer up, it's still hard underneath. Starting to break apart and get a little bit melted here. Again, not as melted as this. This is becoming a milkshake. So there you have it. I don't buy the keto ice cream anymore. There's another brand called Rebel. It's okay. Kind of the same ingredients. And Halo 360, kind of the same stuff. When I found this, I thought, oh, eggs, cream, honey, milk. What more could you ask for? And they have fun names. This is called Queen and Bee. It's vanilla bean French ice cream. So if I'm going to break carnivore or break ketosis, I'm going to go with all natural ingredients. I highly recommend. I bought this myself. This is not some paid advertisement. Um, Ice cream for bears. Try it. It's delicious. And it's not like, you know how, so like with keto ice cream, it's got all the fake sugars in it. But it still has that like just bite you like hit you in the face sugar kind of palate. This is subtle. It's really nice. And let's see. Yep. Total sugars 22 grams. It's with honey. 2.2 and a half servings per container. And what else? Made with no gluten containing ingredients. So if you're gluten free, eat ancient, live wild is what they say. At Ice Cream for Bears, we believe that processed foods are a departure from our wild roots. While some ice creams take shortcuts with factory farmed dairy, refined sugars, and gut disrupting gums, we source ingredients as they exist in nature. Our milk is grass fed, gently pasteurized, and humanely raised on regenerative farms. Instead of gums, we use nutrient packed egg yolks. Best of all, we avoid all processed sugars in favor of raw honey. The result is an indulgent and ancestrally consistent ice cream experience that is good for good for cows, good for earth, and good for you. So, kudos to Ice Cream for Bears. Thank you. Whenever I'm feeling like I want to get off carnivore or break carnivore, whatever you want to call it, have some ice cream. This is what I go to. This is my go-to ice cream for carnivores. Some carnivores will say, hey, honey is not from an animal. Some carnivores will say, hey, I eat honey anyway. Carnivore, keto, whatever you want to do. I avoid this stuff. It does taste good. I avoid this stuff from now on. But yeah. So if you're really interested in some really good ice cream, Carnivore for Bears, try it. Thanks for watching. The other stuff, the other brands, I have left stuff out on the counter for 30 minutes before, and it's still still hard. So thanks again for watching. I hope you all are doing well, and I will see y'all on the next one. I'm going to go put this back in the freezer because my daughter and my wife were like, don't eat the whole thing. So you put that in the freezer, let it harden back up, and enjoy it, a spoonful or two all week. So until next time, thanks for watching. I'm not going to do the beard thing because it's, anyway. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you about keto ice cream.